was the New York Football Giants and Seattle Seahawks. Let Russ cook. And
Yeah,
here's my thing. I've been saying something. I've been saying how I feel about the Giants and whatnot. And I've been hearing a lot of people say, you know, upset of the year, this and that or whatnot. And I'm like, I don't really think it was that big of an upset as people think it was. I really, really think the Giants are that good of a football team. Um, Colt McCoy went out there and slung the damn thing, dude. That was just super impressive. So weird to see Colt McCoy win a football game in 2020.
yeah.
Just some shit you never thought you'd see. But that defense is real, dude. I mean, like I said, a 5-7 record from the New York Giants isn't pretty at all. I
That's first
think,
place.
yeah, I mean that's first place, and obviously Washington winning, um, their same record, but Giants, yeah, I've been saying all year since like week 2 or 3 that, especially after Saquon went down and when that's a potential 7-5 team right now if Saquon's still on the
Oh
team.
yeah,
That team plays super super hard. I think Joe Judge has them very very well coached, and the way they've been running the ball lately with Gallman and everything, they're a pound the rock football team
I'm
that just
saying,
plays
and like
hard on defense.
imagine that 1-2 when Saquon is back.
And I mean, they just outperformed Seattle. I mean, it just kind of is what it is. They just, Russ didn't look too crazy. The run game, I don't really think was there all that much. DK had himself kind of a little bit of a game, but Giants were just able to do the thing. It was obviously a low scoring game, 17-12, so there wasn't a lot of offense done in general. But like I said, that was just the Giants rushing the football, Wayne Gallman, and then Colt McCoy just making passes when he need to. He only had 105 yards because that's really all he needed. A dub's a dub, especially over a team like Seattle. But like I'm saying, a lot of people are upset and all this and that, which I mean, it surely was. Seattle was definitely favorited, but I don't think it was as that big of a deal as we say it is. I mean, I honestly think if Saquon and Danny Dimes was on this team, I mean, they obviously are going to be a playoff team. I think they run off with the division at that point. I think that's a huge boost for them. But I genuinely think this is a very good football team that just plays hard. It's like Miami for me. Miami and New York kind of got the same thing going on for me. I think just good culture, good coaching, and just players that want to play hard, and it shows throughout the game. I mean, it's the same thing we've been dogging on the Eagles the whole year. I think the same thing when I watch Eagles game, those players play hard. You just, you're not getting the end result you want, but it is what it is, man. And then just, shout out to the Giants. I absolutely hate the fucking New York Giants, and their fans are just insufferable, but I got to tip my hat to them, dude. They're playing good football this year. And like I said, 5-7 record, to say they're playing good football is kind of crazy, but I just think they're so much better than that record. And they've obviously had a lot of shit go on this year, but I think super impressive win. And like I said, Seattle's still sitting at 8-4. I
All
obviously
right.
think that the hype for them is definitely dying down as we're just starting to see like they just really haven't been able to figure some shit out on a week-to-week basis, and have just been looking really inconsistent as of late. And you want to talk about hero ball with Russell Wilson, but Giants figured it out, had a good game plan, executed. Colt McCoy, dude, that's insane.
Yeah, I mean, just a couple things here. It was definitely a self-destruction from that Seattle offense, but not taking it away from Giants here. They were a plus 11 underdog going into this game. Like, I slammed the fuck out of that bet. That made no sense to me, especially with Seattle's defense putting up or allowing so many points. But the Seahawks here Seahawks under Pete Carroll were 68-23 at home before this game. So I think that's kind of where the upset is coming from.
Yeah.
But that Giants defense is crazy. They're all young. They have 7 starting rookies, and this is the 4th game in a row that they've held the team to under 21 points. So that's huge. And like we said, in the NFC East, that 5-7 record is insane. Their remaining games, they have the Cardinals, Browns, Ravens, and Cowboys. So again, those really aren't going to be easy games.
I think they can win a couple of those, though.
I think they can win those. I mean, we've been seeing the Cardinals lose a couple, which we'll talk about here in a second, but they're probably going to lose to that Browns team, I think. But the other 3, I definitely think the Giants are right there in it.
Yeah, no, they can. I definitely think they could beat Oakland. I definitely think they could beat the Cowboys for sure. So yeah, I mean, hey, they could fuck around and go even, maybe do a little, you know what I'm saying? I think 9-7. Maybe they just went out from here, but we'll see. I'm actually like glued to my TV low key watching New York Giants games the past couple weeks. Something I never thought I'd say, but just been fun football, dude. Just like football 101. I like what I've seen, and shout out to